Man, shout out to everybody. I know y'all been paying attention to this just like I've been paying attention to it, man. Shout out to Yo Gotti. You know what I mean? Like, I do want to say that. Y'all know where I'm at. I don't want to say it on here. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But the streets is talking, man. Like, you obviously seen that they took Big Juke out, and I see a lot of people are happy about it. We all kind of heard the information that's been circulating around. Like, the police done already got the shooters of Young Dolph. They got, the person that they believe is the mastermind of it. But the streets is saying that Big Juke is the person that actually put the hit, on Young Dolph. And we even seen like, I'm not saying this is, making it definitive, but we seen after Young Dolph passed, Big Juke, it's like videos circulating around like on Twitter, is on YouTube of him dissing Young Dolph after Young Dolph done already passed, which is crazy. So I don't know, like, now that this guy's about to go up and, in front of the courts and do all that, the dude that's suspected of orchestrating the hit, we'll see if he ends up rolling on Big Juke if that's the case, to try to get a lighter sentence. I don't know. I do want to say this, man. Anytime somebody passes, it's not a good thing. It's not a good thing. Like, even if a person may not have been the best person, like, people's families are hurt by stuff like this. And to run up on somebody at a repass is insane, man. And that goes to show you just how reckless, people are in this day and age. They don't care, man. Like, if people feel like you did something, they gonna act. And it don't matter if you at a funeral, if you at a repass, if you in a church, they don't care, man. So they ran up on Big Juke and they took him out bad. So I don't know if y'all seen the pictures of everything they trying to resuscitate him on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's wild. I see bloggers taking the images, they're trying to sell it on. Like, this is what happens, bro. Before I get into all Yo Gotti and all that, this is what happens. Like, when you pass, you become a blog, you become food for people. They don't care about your family, they don't care about your kids, they don't care about nothing. It's all about making a dollar, and they'll do anything that they can to do it. Whether or not people are hurting or not. I see people putting up the funeral video, of Big Juke. And like Yo Gotti at the funeral, like hugging family members and all that. That is insane, bro. I'll say this. I seen that Yo Gotti, he came out and he did a performance. What's his name? 42 Doug, right? I think he's like an artist out in from Michigan that signed with Yo Gotti. And so he came out and he had like a performance, and then he took the mic, and he's basically like, yo, we get money over here, F the haters, So I don't know, man, to get out there and perform in front of all those thousands of people while y'all got to think about Yo Gotti's year, man. Like, yeah, like, understand the whole Young Dolph situation, all that. Like, his year has been crazy. Like, starting off the year like this, like you burying an uncle, turn around, not even like a week later, you got to like bury, you know what I'm saying? It's just crazy, bro. That's crazy. Now you got to bury your brother, and now you got the internet on you. Everybody's watching your every move. Not only do you have that, you got the feds watching you. You got police trying to see if you're going to act, like what you going to do. Like, this is a wild situation to be in. You got Whack 100 talking on Clubhouse about all this. And y'all got to think, like, these people at the end of the day, yeah, they celebrities, but they humans. At the same time. And Yo Gotti, he's been putting a lot of people on. I understand the beef between him and Young Dolph. And I understand the beef between Young Dolph and his brother. Like, the issue with his brother, Big Juke, and Young Dolph is kind of weird, because Young Dolph, I think he used to be Big Juke's supplier. From what I understand, like, Yo Gotti is not the person that actually lived the thug life, like the crazy life. From all the research I did, it seems like the person was Big Juke, which was the person that was actually out there grimy, crazy, doing all this street stuff. And Yo Gotti was the talent, and Big Juke was kind of played the role of the enforcer, is what it looked like. So I don't know. Shout out to Yo Gotti. This is a wild situation to be in. You from Memphis, this place you can't really go back. And when you got people that pass and you a celebrity, you got to figure out a way, like anybody that's popular, or how to mourn people from a distance, or try to have like a private viewing or do something. You cannot be out here in the public like that. Like, they ran up on Big Juke and he had like a bulletproof SUV. You know, so I don't know. Like, I think he might have been getting out of the SUV. Like, the police reports will end up telling everything in the end. But man, they hit him so many times. You don't even know how many bullet holes, bro. You can see him laying down. It's like bullets you know what I mean? Like holes everywhere. They're trying to like revive him. That's a crazy situation for anybody to go through. And knowing that that's your brother, you know, and you seeing all this like circulate on the internet. Maybe he's off of the internet right now. He's just trying to go through a process of grieving his brother. Regardless of what we think, who's right or who's wrong, the whole Young Dog situation, this is his brother. You know, before entertainment, before money, before all that, that's his brother. You know, so sad situation. But for him to get up there, he's a strong dude, bro. You know, he's a very strong dude. I'll say this, Glorilla, stay out of Memphis. I'm not saying they coming at you, but you don't want to be a casualty of whatever they got going on. Because if they went as far, you know, as to take Big Juke out, like, they'll do anything to try to destroy, you know, what Yo Gotti or CMG got going on. You know, so I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think. I will be listening to everything. I'm going to be checking out Key Glock. I want to hear all of his music. I'm a Key Glock fan as it is. You know what I'm saying? Let's Go is one of my favorite songs by him. You know, but I'm listening to everything. You know, it's a lot of messengers out here in music. You know, it's a lot going on. It's a lot of things to decipher. But this is insane, man. Shout out to Yo Gotti. Hopefully you hold your head. Money ain't everything. You can make all the money in the world, you know what I mean? But if your family ain't there to enjoy it with you, you know, it's a lonely road, man. Imagine being that high up. Yeah, you got a Simmons, you know what I mean? Like one of the Simmons daughters. You know, you got that. You're trying to live a different life. You and Jay-Z trying to make power moves, trying to do things for the prison, you know, to help inmates in the prison system. You doing all that, but you still have an attachment to the streets. Just is what it is, you know, and people are waiting to see whether or not you gonna slide for Big Juke or you gonna, you know, make another move. You know what I mean? So shout out to everybody. Ahmad, come rate, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about that. And if y'all one of these wild people, man, don't be getting caught up in this mess. You know, no rappers, no nothing. And I seen like a comedian, I can't remember what the dude's name is, right? He like boldly on I think it was like an IG live, like, yo, like basically blaming Big Juke for, you know, Young Dolph's murder. And he's saying like, yo, like when I see Big Juke, it's up. You know, when I see them, it's up. That's crazy to just publicly say that, you know, and just vehemently say that, like, yo, like it's just basically it's war. Putting that and blasting it everywhere. And people don't understand. Like, I've been to Memphis a lot. You know what I mean? Like, I don't go there no more. If I don't have to go there, I'll drive. You know what I mean? I'll drive around Memphis if I'm going to visit people in Texas. You know what I'm saying? I'll fly or whatever. You know, but I've been through Memphis quite a few times. It is very small. Just imagine taking, you know what I mean, a gorilla type, you know what I mean, like projects and all that, and you just like cramming everything in, you know, in a short like vicinity. It's just insane, man. And this is why you got a lot of robberies going on right there. You got a lot of carjackings going on right there. A lot of people getting killed, you know, for little and nothing. You know, I don't know what the education system is. All I know is people trying to make an example out of whoever they can to come up, you know, and for whatever, I think the hit on Young Dolph allegedly, this is what the streets are saying and all that, I think it was like 100,000, right? I'm just saying what people saying, you know what I mean? So it's like $100,000, which was the hit. 60,000 of it was like misappropriated to where whoever had the money allegedly, you know, then spent the money or gave it to them, you know what I mean? Did whatever they did. So only 40,000 of it was paid out. So whoever, I mean, they got the people that allegedly did it. So $40,000 to take somebody's life is not no money, bro. Like, y'all is wilding out here, bro. 40,000, like, you can't even, like, what could you do with, I don't know. Make y'all wow, bro. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to everybody. Come rate, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about that. Stay safe. You know, if you got family, man, talk to these people. You got friends, hang out with them. You know, you never know what can happen. But when you at the top like that and you in music and you got high profile beefs with people, you got, you know what I mean? This is wild. And shout out to Vlad. I know you got me blocked, man, but shout out to you. I seen a video, right? He put out a video of what's his name? Black Youngster. And he's basically asking Black Youngster, and this is like past, like way in the past, right? Like he's asking him like, yo, like, and this is when Young Dolph I think was alive. And he was like, yo, what is the issue with you and Young Dolph? Now me, you know what I mean? I know Dolph's like the whip and all that and got shot up 100 times. They missed and all that. That whole beef, all that was going on. I don't know who did it. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't know who did it. But Black Youngster was doing an interview and he was like, yo, I don't really have beef with him. He's like, yo, like he dissed me, so like I had to diss him back. Like I had, you know, like he was like, yo, I had like a couple hours to respond because my tape was gonna come out. So he had like a fire diss. He dissed me, so I went in there in the booth and I just laid down the vocals of it. You know, I took one of my verses off and I laid a verse down dissing him. I didn't even have it mastered, mixed, none of that. And I just like threw it up like a rough draft and it took off. And the next thing I know, Young Dolph dissed me again. So then I had to like run and make a diss song, and his diss was fire, you know. And then, you know, at the end of it, he was just like, yo, like, I ain't really got no problem with this dude. You know, he's just like, yo, it's all entertainment at the end of the day. And, you know, he's making money. I'm making money. You know, I'm done with it. If he done with it, I'm done with it. I'm cool on this beef, this whole situation. You know what I mean? I don't want nothing to do with it. Now, he could just be saying that for the cameras. You know what I mean? Because what I know about or heard about Black Youngster, he's really crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, in Memphis, he's pretty crazy. You know, so a lot of the stuff y'all see, like, people validating a lot of Black Youngster being crazy. So I don't know if he was on there just trying to diffuse things because he had a lot of heat on him. Just like, y'all, man, we cool. I ain't got no problems with him or whatever. You know, but nobody really talked about that. And I thought that was, you know, kind of messed up. That, you know, it shows you the dangers of media, right? Like, yeah, like you want artists at war because you're going to make the most amount of money covering the artist, whether or not you a blogger, the news, or, you know what I mean? Like, you're going to make all that money covering the beef. But, you know, it seems like he's saying like he ain't really even have that much of a problem with him. It was all just music related, you know? So I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think in the comment section below. But Big Juke ain't here no more. The videos are surfacing of him dissing Young Dolph, and all I hear in Tennessee is long live Young Dolph. You know what I mean? That's all I hear. You know what I'm saying? So I'm out. Comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about that. Peace.